Alright guys, so it has been far too long since I last made a video for you guys. So today we are going to do it. We're going to do a life update like how we usually do. Jump into everything that's been going on in my life. Not the craziest update ever, like nothing crazy has been happening, but my internship program at Equinix is officially over as of yesterday. Yesterday was like the drop off your stuff day. I just came in, I dropped everything off, and then I left. So I'm gonna go over like everything we were doing in the program and some next steps as well. This video could be informational for people who also have some kind of computer background or want to get into IT, information technology, and what your path could look like as someone trying to get into that field or that's already in that field. So basically, for those of you guys who missed the last one, I was offered a position as an intern at Equinix, which is the largest data center in the world. They have 250-ish locations worldwide. I was stationed in Jersey, of course, because that's where I live. And it was a 12-week program, so it started on April 28th and it ended on July 18th, which was yesterday. Today's the 19th. And obviously I graduated in May, so there was some overlap there. That was definitely a point of contention. But we got through that little period of time. I graduated college. I actually had to take some summer classes, which I finished up 2 weekends ago. So now I'm officially a college graduate. I never have to worry about SAS core and all that stuff ever again. Which, if you guys don't know what SAS is, it's just School of Arts and Sciences. So we never have to worry about the School of Arts and Sciences again. Everything that I learn from here on out will be stuff that's actually relevant to me and my career, which is honestly a huge relief. That's the biggest problem with the college education system, is that they just throw a bunch of useless BS your way instead of offering any specialty. But that's neither here nor there. This is not a bashing college video. So as far as the internship goes, I learned an insane amount. The first 2 weeks was onboarding, then it was controls engineering, security operations, and then the two biggest parts of the rotation, which is pretty much right when I stopped making videos because I was pretty busy. So I made my last update on May 26th. May 27th is when I started my rotation with the customer operation technician team. And then from then on till June 23rd is when I did that. As of June 23rd until yesterday, I was with the critical facilities engineering team. So it's basically engineer and technician. Those are the two main roles at Equinix, especially for newcomers. So I'm just gonna go over a little bit about the roles and just like if you guys want to skip this part, you can. But I am pretty good at explaining it if I do say so myself. So basically, for the customer operations side of things, we are focusing on connecting cages between each other and connecting cages to carriers. So the way it works is customers call in, they request a cross connect, which is a connection between two cabinets. But there's many different types of cross connects. So there's intra-campus cross connects, which are the easiest ones because they are between two customers. Then there's NCC new cross connect. That's a whole new cross connect, and the difference with those is that you have to connect them to a central midpoint, which is called an IDF, intermediate distribution frame, which is something within the data center. Let me tell you guys what a data center is for those of you guys who don't even know what it is. It's basically a hub where certain things are provided to customers, such as space, power, cooling, and connectivity, as well as security. So those are the things that are provided in a data center. And those are the main things that we focus on within these roles. So technicians are more on the connectivity side, actually facilitating those, connections are working appropriately. And like I said, cross connects are the main thing we worked on. There was also trouble tickets, smart hands tickets, those type of things are like if there's an actual problem that needs to be troubleshooted, the customer will put a ticket in, usually call in as well to make sure that we are alerted and aware of the situation at hand, and then our technicians go and handle that accordingly. So that's the main role of the technicians at Equinix. Then when I switched to the engineering team, that role was more focused on the power side of things, so making sure that everything stays running. Obviously, all these servers take a crazy amount of electricity and power and all that stuff, um, and the redundancy systems in play need to be kept running smoothly. So UPSs, which is uninterruptible power supply, and then also generators. These are both backup means of power in case the main line fails. Doing stuff with the cooling systems is probably the biggest part of the engineer's role. So stuff with like the air handler units and all the cooling systems within the data center, they're all handled by the engineers. Now, both of these roles involve things that I wasn't necessarily all that familiar with or comfortable with, like climbing ladders. In some cases with the engineers, we had to get very dirty, jump into like a dirty pit basically. So that was interesting because I've never really done anything like that. Um, Very hands-on. Both of them were very hands-on. Engineers even more so. And yeah, that was basically my experience at Equinix. And I already applied a while ago to the customer operations position. I'm waiting to hear back right now, as well as I've been applying for a bunch of other roles. I have an interview on Monday and a couple other things on the horizon. So as of right this moment, I'm unemployed, so expect more videos coming shortly. But you guys gotta let me know what you actually want to see because the videos have not been performing well. That's also another reason why my drive to do them has been so in the toilet because I don't know, they're just not being watched. But look, I'm hoping that we figure something out soon. As far as next steps, so if I don't get a job right off the bat, what I'll probably do is I'll go back and get the AZ900 Microsoft Cloud certification, which is a certification that I did 2 years ago, but I failed the test by like a couple of questions. That was back in summer of 2023. I would only assume I would have resumed that and probably passed in 2024, but we all know what happened instead. Had the worst year of my life. So this year we're gonna circle back to that. If it hasn't already been established that I have a job, I'm gonna get that certification. I'm hoping to get it in about a week and a half. First, I'm going on vacation though. I am leaving to Rome today, which I'm actually very excited about. So I'm doing Rome, Tuscany, and the Amalfi Coast. That's like my second Europe trip this year. My third big trip. If you guys remember, I went to LA and I went to London/Milan in March. Both of those were in March. Along with the Miami trips that I've done, but those barely even count because I've gone there so many times. But yeah, so I'm very excited about that. I always love traveling, especially to somewhere I've never been. It's just so cool. And I haven't done it in a while, you know. It's the end of July right now. Last time I did it was mid-March, so that's almost 4.5-ish months. So I'm definitely ready. Definitely ready for a nice vacation. And then when I get back around beginning of August, it's a pretty long trip. So definitely gonna tune out, you know, enjoy myself which I haven't really been doing lately. I mean, not in a bad way. I just haven't done anything fun in a while. I've really just been thugging it out, kind of. But I'm happy about this. I'm gonna need to get back into the swing of like the chill lifestyle because I haven't done it in a while. Just been getting up early, going to work every day. It really takes a lot out of you because even on the weekends after the work week, you kind of are more inclined to just want to chill and like do nothing. So yeah, the last time I went out was probably like end of June. Haven't really done much since then. But yeah, that's basically the main thing in my life going on right now. So yeah, certification, and then I'm probably gonna try and get the Security Plus certification, depending how long my unemployment lasts. Really, the only thing I can do to add to my skill set is get certs and just keep applying to jobs. Um, that's really it. I mean, that's the plan for now. I have a couple other things coming up. My friend's wedding is soon, so that'll be fun. And overall, I'm hoping to get some use out of the summer. So if I stay unemployed until September, I won't be too mad at it because it'll give me a break and kind of an intermediate period because I haven't really done it like what's it called? I went straight into work right before even graduating college, so I didn't get any summer at all really. But yeah, it's a good thing at the end of the day because this was a great experience. It looks great on my resume, so no matter what happens, I'm happy. And yeah, that's all I got for now. I'll update you guys when I get back from Rome, Italy. And yeah, thanks for watching as always. Take care, more coming. I'll see you all soon. Peace.